Grace's room is completely dark, with the only light illuminating it being the glow of the street lights coming through the window as Niamh climbs in. Niamh enters stage right. Niamh whispers to the open room.
Grace, are you there? What are you playing at?
Suddenly, Molly leaps out from the corner, holding Grace's duvet and throws it over Niamh's head.
What the fuck?
Molly then runs over to stage left, turns Grace's light on before pulling out a kitchen knife and pointing it at Niamh. Don't move. Stay exactly where you are. Niamh frees herself from the duvet and looks up at Molly in shock. If you make one wrong move, so help me, I don't even know what I'd do.
Whoa, what's going on? Just put down the knife.
Take your gun and slide it to me now.
You think I have a gun?
I know it.
Then what the hell do you think a knife is gonna do? Deflect the bullets?
Enough with the cheat, give me the gun.
I don't fucking have it!
Get up. Niamh does so. Molly walks over slowly to Niamh before patting her down, finding nothing. Molly points the knife towards Niamh more vigorously. Where is it?
I dropped it. I didn't bring it with me.
Get up and go sit on the bed. Niamh does so. Where is she?
Who?
Grace, where's Grace?
I don't know. I thought she'd be here.
Liar! I know you got her to go and look for your friend you left to die. Now where is she?
Patrick? You mean he's not dead?
Answer the question.
I didn't send her to do anything. I haven't seen her since our date.
If you didn't, then who did?
I don't know. I swear,
There is a sudden look of realization across Niamh's face.
Benny, please, you have to let me go. I have to go find them.
You're not going anywhere. The police are on their way. Molly grips the knife.
What? No.
Niamh gets up.
Please, it's not safe out there for them. I need to get to them and help.
Niamh continues to walk towards Molly. As she does, Molly's grip on the knife becomes less and less confident. Why should I let you go? Why should I trust you to keep her safe? You're a murderer.
I didn't draw first. I just wanted to de-escalate things and make them right. He was the one to go for blood. He didn't like me and Grace being together, so he shot my friend and tried to threaten me to not see her again, but I can't do that. I just can't. I'm not going to let anyone tell me who I can't love.
Niamh notices Molly's shaking hand and holds the knife towards her. Niamh breathes in and gently puts her hand on top of the knife and pushes it down.
Put that down and let me go, please. I know where they're headed.
Where?
Benny will want to bring Patrick somewhere safe, and I know where that'll be.
Tell me then. I'll go look for them myself.
Let me go.
Molly hesitates, then reluctantly drops the knife. Silence. Why Grace? Why did you have to choose Grace?
I didn't choose, it just happened. I can't control how I feel, just what I do, and I'm trying to make it right.
Well, go, make it right then. Molly turns away defeatedly. Niamh looks out the window. Niamh. Niamh stops. Make sure my Grace is safe. Count your life on it.
No one will hurt her, I promise.
Niamh looks Molly in the eye before exiting stage right, leaving Molly alone. Molly looks down at the floor, unsure if she's made the right decision. End of scene. Scene 5, finale. Patrick is shown laying on the ground back in the alleyway alone. Suddenly Grace and Benny enter stage left.
Here, he's just over here.
Benny runs over to Patrick.
Oh my god, is he okay?
Benny,
Still breathing. Oh, sorry.
No, it's alright.
He's still breathing. He's out cold. Help me up with him.
Grace runs over to Benny and starts to help him carry Patrick. Suddenly, off stage left, the sound of marching feet start to get louder.
Wait, be quiet.
The two of them sit there in silence as the marching feet get louder and louder, accompanied by the sound of stern muttering until they start to fade away.
That was close. Who was that?
God knows. Oh, sorry.
God knows. Let's hope we don't run into them again. Come on.
Benny and Grace start to carry Patrick again and exit stage left with them. Transition to the interior of the gay bar is shown. It is completely empty apart from Lauren sweeping in the corner. Suddenly Niamh comes bursting in stage left, out of breath.
Niamh, you're back. Did you get everything sorted? Did you find him?
Not yet, but I'm pretty sure they're coming here. And Patrick is alive. Please, we need to get him help.
Okay, hold on. Wait here, I'm going to call an ambulance.
Lauren rushes past Niamh, then stops, turns around and puts a hand on her shoulder.
This is good. It's better they find him here than on the street.
Lauren exits stage left. Niamh goes and sits down for a while, but nervously gets up and starts pacing. until finally Benny and Grace enter stage left, holding Patrick.
Niamh, you're here?
Benny, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have left you.
It's alright, let's just get him down.
Niamh grabs hold of her unconscious friend, and the three of them carry him over to the chair and sit down.
Is he okay?
He's unconscious, but he's still breathing.
Niamh gets closer to Patrick and starts lightly slapping his face.
Patrick, come on, stay with us, please.
Patrick starts to cough as he wakes up. He is tired and weak, and his voice trembles. Oh, okay.
How the fuck are we gonna do this?
Niamh, you bitch, is that you?
Me, you bitch, is that you?
Yes, it's me. Benny's here too. It's all gonna be okay.
Niamh turns to Benny.
Keep talking to him, keep him awake. Lauren's away to call an ambulance. It should be here any moment.
Niamh, no, if they come here, they will get you.
Ben, please, I'm not letting Patrick take the fall for me again.
Niamh looks at Patrick.
He needs help fast, and if I have to face the consequences of my actions because of it, then I will.
Niamh looks back at Benny and puts a hand on his cheek.
You guys have done enough for me. Let me take care of it this time.
Benny thinks for a minute, then nods his head, before looking back at Patrick. The two of them continue to talk to one another as they link hands. Grace goes over to Niamh and pulls her away from the other two.
Niamh, can we talk?
Yes, of course.
Run away with me.
What?
Neither of us can be here anymore. At least for a while. Run away with me. We might not be able to outrun the police for long, but I reckon we could at least last a week. Who knows, maybe we could even make it to England.
Grace, I don't know. I don't want to wrap you up in all this. I made a promise I wouldn't get you into trouble.
Let me decide for myself.
Step away from the lady witch.
Niamh and Grace both upright, and everyone turns their heads sharply towards stage left. Billy enters stage left, holding a gun, pointing it at Niamh.
You dropped something.
Billy, put the gun down.
Come to me, Grace. I'll protect you.
Fuck off, dickweed.
Grace, that is no way to speak to your knight. I see you've been learning matters from this one. Don't worry, I'm a good tutor.
Who is this fuck?
Oh, is this one still alive? I admire your vigor, fallen one, but your choice of friends is lacking.
Billy, is it? Put that down. No one needs to get hurt tonight.
Just tell Grace to come over here, and I'll leave.
I can't do that, Billy. I can't decide that for her.
But she isn't doing it.
Yeah, it seems to be what you're not getting.
Billy intensifies his grip on the gun, points at Niamh. Silence.
Come over here.
Billy points the gun at Grace. Grace moves closer to Niamh, holding her arm. Billy is furious and points the gun back to Niamh.
This is your doing.
Niamh puts her arms up.
Look, Billy, I bet that's the first time you've held one of those things, right?
No response.
You look like you get pretty good grades, yeah?
Niamh starts walking closer to Billy.
You've got it all laid out ahead of you. Why destroy all that now?
Because how can it be a just world if you get to walk free?
I'm not your enemy, Billy. I don't wish you any harm. Just put that down. If you really respect Grace, then leave us alone and let go.
Billy's grip listens on the gun. Suddenly the sound of sirens can be heard off stage left, as well as marching feet. Billy's aim steadies on the gun again as he looks around to address the soldiers.
She's in here, officer. I've got her.
Suddenly Niamh leaps to grab Billy's gun, but before she can, Billy shoots her in the chest and she falls to the ground. Billy starts waving his hands in the air with his gun in excitement.
I've got her, officers. We're saved.
Billy's shrieks with joy are brought to a halt by another barrage of bullets off stage, sending his body to the ground. Grace screams as she runs over to Niamh's fallen body. Benny and Patrick are stunned into silence. The sound of clicking as more guns are ready to fire. Hold your fire, men. They look like children.
Put Patrick on the seat. Hey, stop.
Lauren frantically enters stage left. She faces off stage to address the soldiers.
What do you think you're doing?
We have a suspicion to believe that a terrorist is hiding in your establishment.
There's no one in here but frightened children. Two of which are now dead because of you.
Step aside. We are coming in to investigate.
You'll do no such thing. This is my establishment, and there are now multiple wounded people in here. An ambulance should be arriving shortly.
Silence. Get all your people sorted and out. We are coming in 5 minutes. We have you surrounded. Don't try to escape.
Come
Lauren?
on, go for it.
Sorry. Lauren walks over to Grace and puts a hand on her shoulder.
Come on, Grace. We need to go.
Grace looks into the lifeless eyes of Niamh, then up to Lauren.
Just give me a few minutes with her. I need to say goodbye.
Lauren looks over her shoulder towards the soldiers outside, then back to Grace.
Okay, but be quick. I'll try and distract them for as long as I can.
Lauren rushes over to Benny and Patrick.
Come on, man. I'll help you up with them. It'll be okay.
Lauren looks at Patrick.
You're a brave soul.
As Lauren and Benny carry Patrick past Niamh, Benny collapses to the ground around his dead cousin, hugging her one last time before looking up at Grace in tears and continuing off stage left with Lauren and Patrick. Grace is now left alone in the bar with Niamh's body. She sits down and looks at her for a while, reflecting on everything that she taught her. Grace kneels down and takes Niamh's guitar and hanging over her back. She picks it up and holds it in both hands, but it is damaged beyond playing. Grace holds the instrument firmly and starts singing the same song Niamh sang to her at the first time they met. Now she is accompanied by the lead singer of the punk rock band. They sing together for a while before the singer stops to let Grace sing on. And so, ever since that day, ever since I picked up that guitar, I started to sing. I sang and sang and sang, and I kept on singing no matter what. I sang the song she taught me. I sang the song she inspired me to create, and I'll keep singing them. I'll sing them so no one ever forgets that day, that no one ever forgets our love and what she stood for. I sing so that she will never truly die. Young Grace stops singing at this moment, as the light on the stage goes out apart from the light illuminating the band. There is nothing but silence as the band finish their show, as the few residents left creak on their chairs and start heading out. After this, the band starts to pack up too. Everyone apart from Grace and the bassist exits stage right. The bassist walks up to Grace, and Grace looks up at her, giving a half-hearted smile. They both share a tender kiss. That was really great, honey. You did so well. Thanks. You too. Are you doing okay? Yeah. I think I just need a moment to myself, you know. I'll be out in a second. That's okay. Take all the time you need. The bassist exits stage right. Grace looks out at the empty audience for a bit, left alone on the stage after her own performance. As she stares into nothing, she starts to reflect on her past again, on her story. She thinks about Benny and Patrick and me, but most vividly, she thinks about herself. She wonders what her old self would think of her now, if she would be proud, or if she would be disappointed. She thinks about all of this before staring up at the ceiling and taking a deep breath. The lights go out. End.